Anyway, I do think I'm going to do a standalone video for machinists, prototypes, tool makers, that you cannot have several net surfaces, like reference surfaces. You can't. You've got a reference and the others are clearance. Okay? And that's the way it is. You can't change that. Okay, so this device here is based on this diameter, which is a 4-inch diameter. Okay, now look at what Anton has done. This also relates to, okay, this is vintage. This is from World War II. This was made in the Bronx during the Depression, World War II, right in that range. And it's not like you get a piece of tooling or whatever and everybody, if they're somewhere else, they were geniuses, but you're a dummy. No. No, not at all. Actually, it can be the other way around. Okay, now look at what they've done. Okay, now you've got your reference surface, the diameter. Everything is based on that diameter. But look at what they've done. Okay, now this end plate, this brass plate, they've machined a stand-up that goes into a groove. You see that groove? Okay, so they've referenced it against the inside of the diameter. In other words, in their mind, they thought they were keeping this in location. That's what they thought. You see? So they go, well, we'll reference against that. Okay? But now they put this gear in. Okay, to rotate this to get the angle, they put this gear in. Okay, this gear in, which is nice. But they put this tiny gear in. Well, the pitch diameter of the gear, they also made that net. They go, well, we're making a precision thing here. We got precision angles, and it's tool making, and it's precision, and it's World War II. We got to be precision. And so what did they do? They made the pitch diameter a net fit. And so what you've got, now look at that hole. Look at the hole where this bushing goes. And so they've got multiple things. They've got this hole in the exact location, a set screw, no way to adjust it, pitch diameter of a tiny gear that meshes with this, which should have been a worm gear to begin with. It should have been a worm gear, not a pinion type gear like that. And so they've got a net fit there on the pitch diameter of the gears. Okay, plus this plate has to be screwed on here and bolted onto here. And so what they did was they got lost. In other words, they got out of control. Okay, and then this thing here, look at this. They go, well, wait a minute, we got this. Now we'll dowel pin this. We'll do this. It got out of hand. It got out of hand. And we'll do this, we'll do that. Okay, this is your reference. This, okay, this here is your clearance. That's clearance. Okay, you see your gear? That's clearance. This gear mates with that. That has to be clearance. You cannot have 4 things stacked up that are a net fit. You cannot do it. Flat out. Okay, because they will jam, which is exactly what I've got here. And so therefore I have to fix this. But do you get my point? You have a reference. You have a reference and then a clearance after that. There's your reference. That everything is stacked up below it is clearance. You do not have 4 net fits stacked on top of each other. You can't do it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how else to say it. You know, you either know what I'm talking about or you don't, you know, so...